真剣に取り組んでいるものがあるか。命がけで打ち込んでいるものがあるか。セガサターンしろ。指が折れるまで、指が折れるまで。
Sanshiro, Sega Sanshiro. You think this song's copyrighted, actually? Good to see you in chat, Robbie. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this was kind of an abrupt stream in here, just because, you know, why not? I'm bored. My lunch break. Figured let's make this interesting. Give me a few minutes. I gotta go change my laundry out, and then I'll be back. All right, I am back. Hope everybody's doing well. Let's just get right to the... There's no other way to put this. We're just going to jump right in here. What is going on? Oh my god, the lighting's terrible. Let me fix that. What is going on, all of you gamers, professional and casual out there in the world? I am MegaAmpster. Thank you for being here. We got Robbie live in chat. We got a couple other live viewers. Thank you guys for being here. Can I fix that lighting? What side of my face is this? I don't think it's... Does this thing go any brighter, actually? Let me check. It does. Yes, we are listening to the Sega Sanshiro theme, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? Oh, this is the yellow versus white light. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hey, Neto, good to see you in chat. Hope you are doing well. What happens if I, like, put that at max brightness? Oh, that is so bright. But it does make a difference, though. That's not bad. That's a little better, I think. Gotta actually use the lighting equipment I have. I've had for like a year now. This is going to be a very informal stream, by the way, guys, so hope you guys are doing well. For those of you who don't know, this is the Sega Sanshiro theme, the classic. You know what? While we're waiting, let's just watch some Sega Sanshiro videos. For those of you who don't know, Sega Sanshiro was kind of like almost like the mascot of the Saturn, the Sega Saturn, back in the day for whatever reason. Also, heads up for anybody actually wanting to watch this thing. This starts in about 11.5 minutes is when they will do the premiere for this live thing. So in the meantime, we're just gonna watch some Sega Sanshiro and probably get some copyright claims. So hope everybody's having a good start to their week though. Let me turn this up a little bit once the ads are done. Oh yeah, good to hear you're doing well, Neto. Anyways, let me know if audio's off. By the way, very, very last minute informal stream. Very last minute informal stream here. This was used for the Sega Saturn marketing, for those of you who aren't aware. In the flesh. You must play the Sega Saturn. Oh, you know, does this have, hold on, let me check. Does this have captions? Probably not. Okay. There we go. Let me go back. I think, does he say you must play Sega Saturn? I think that's what he says. You must play the Sega Saturn, yes. I love these commercials. I never owned a Saturn, so this doesn't have a lot of nostalgia for me. I just like the commercials, man. What a good stream. What a good start to a stream. Uh-oh, he's come to crash the party. Oh my god, the sound effects. He kills everyone. What a great ad. What a great ad. It's so good. Oh, Shining Force. I didn't know there was a Shining Force 3 on the Saturn. That's wild. Netta says, asked to play the Saturn, proceeds to show one of the worst games ever made. Hey, I have a soft spot for Sonic R. To be fair, it's the only Saturn game I've ever played. So, like, yeah. I guess it's not the best. It's definitely not the best. Soundtrack, though. Sanshiro, Segata, Sanshiro. I forgot about that one. Hey, at least he's showing off Bomberman now. I forgot the one where he chucks the guy and he explodes on impact. At least Bomberman's got to be good, right? Oh, you've never seen these, Robbie? Oh, these are great. So the coolest part, feel free to check out my Project Crossover 2 video from last month. You can play as Segata Sanshiro. He's like a support character in Project Crossover 2, which I absolutely love. It's amazing, and he's as great as he is in the commercials here. Sonic R is a great music. Yeah. And there's also a beta game on it. Oh, cool. Oh, this one. Happy holidays, kiddos. I'm not going to say anything. Oh, no. Oh my god. Man, I wish they did localize these commercials in the US. They had all the Christmas ads where he's dressed up. This is like the same one, it looks like. It's the exact same one. There's the song, yes, the classic. Their battered bodies will never forget. That's the classic gif of him punching the controller with his fists. He's got his own theme song and everything, dude. It's like they made him like his own character. There's also like some lore I don't fully know because I've never played the Sakura Wars games, but there's like a whole thing with him and Sakura, the main girl character in that game. They have like a love interest thing going on, which gets a little interesting, a little weird. But I know that's a whole thing. Look at him go. Alright, we don't have to watch too much of this, but this is classic. This is good. I just wanted to show this off. This absolutely makes you happy. Yeah, look at this. This is 10 and a half minutes of just Sega Sanshiro commercials, but we won't do this the whole time. But fun way to start. I thought of it and I'm like, you know, let's just play this as the song. Alright, apologies if this gets loud. Oh, actually not bad. I'm probably gonna have to turn it down after the fact, but all right, everybody, what are our thoughts? Any predictions? the big ones here are going to be the nominee reveals for the Game of the Year. I don't know if Jeff said this was also just going to be... Oh, Player Essence is streaming. I don't know if Jeff said if there's going to be the other categories here too, or if it's just Game of the Year. What I will say is that he did confirm it's only going to be 6. So they're not expanding the number of selections based on the amount of crazy games that came out this year. Like, they're still doing the 6, so it's going to be cutthroat. I've announced my my predictions already. I'll reiterate them here. I think Tears of the Kingdom's a lock. I think Baldur's Gate 3 is a lock. I think Spider-Man 2 is a lock. I also think Starfield's a lock. I know that's a contentious topic, but I think it's going to be there. Mainly for variety's sake, but also because people who play the game seem to, for the most part, enjoy it. Then my other 2 thoughts are Alan Wake 2, just because of probably recency bias and, you know, critically acclaimed game. My other thought was Hogwarts Legacy, and that's the one I'm the least certain about. Like, I think that one is a toss-up for me. It was a big deal when it came out earlier this year, but you know how much recency bias can go into these things, with the one exception being, like, Elden Ring last year. And while Hogwarts Legacy definitely did not reach the level of impact that... It was still huge for Harry Potter fans, but, like, Elden Ring was on another level last year, and that came out in February, right around the same time that Hogwarts Legacy did this year. So those are my thoughts, but honestly, like, the last 2 I'm a little uncertain about. Oh man, I would love Street Fighter 6 to be in there. Neto, I don't know if you saw, but they had another award show. I think it was called like the Golden Joystick Awards, whatever it's called. Street Fighter 6 got snubbed for fighting game. Mortal Kombat 1 overtook it. I'm like, bro, I haven't even played Mortal Kombat 1. And listen. I'm sure it's a great game. Sorry, Robbie. I know I'm sure you love that game. I know you were hyped for it going in. But, like, first of all, when you have a terrible quality Switch release, that's one issue. At least Capcom knew not to release it on the Switch. But also, just, like, the accessibility features in Street Fighter are crazy. Like, unfortunately, there is a bias of fighting games not getting nominated. Same thing with racing games. Racing games and fighting games, like, almost never historically get nominated for Game of the Year. This could be the year that changes that, Neto. It's totally possible. And Mario Wonder... I don't think it's going to be there. I don't think it's going to be one of the 6. I know people keep telling me it is, but, like, I think that's going to be the big shocker, is that Mario Wonder won't be there. Mortal Kombat 1 has a lot of appeal to casual fighting game fans for use. True. And I'm not saying it's not... I'm sure it's a great game. I think it's just, like... I don't know. Because, like, it's hard for me to say because I haven't played Mortal Kombat 1, but, like, from what I've heard, I mean, Street Fighter 6 almost seems like the bigger impact of the year. It's just Mortal Kombat 1 came out more recently. I don't know. Hey, Zero, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You don't think Mario Wonder is that good? Just think for the sake of variety it'll be there? But see, that's the thing. I think for the sake of variety it won't be there because Tears of the Kingdom's already there for the Nintendo game. So that's kind of my line of thinking, Neto. But it could be. It totally could be. It'll definitely be in like the Nintendo family category, and it'll probably win that one this year. They always have that every year. But I honestly think it's going to be only Tears of the Kingdom because there's so many other games. I was also thinking RE4 Remake might be up there. I'm not as sure about that one. We will see. But that's kind of my thinking there. Also, just a heads up for everybody. There is some like maintenance going on in my apartment complex today, and they didn't give a time window. Well, they gave the whole day as a time window, but they didn't give a specific time as to when they could show up. They could literally show up during the stream. Like, hopefully not. Hopefully it's later. I have no idea, but it's possible that I'll have to kind of dip out for a little bit. Shouldn't be super long, but maybe like 15 minutes if it happens. So just a heads up. See, Sea of Stars would be an awesome nomination. They usually have an indie game. I've seen people argue that Baldur's Gate 3 could be that indie game, which is, I mean, Larian Studios, they are an independent company, right? But like, I don't know. It would be cool to see it there for sure. You're at work getting some drama from your coworkers. Oh man. Drama from the coworkers. What else do you do at work? Come on. I'm actually surprised by the number of viewers. Thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for showing up to my Segata Sanshiro stream. That's all we're doing. We're not doing this. What are you talking about? We're not doing this. The problem is that we had too many good AAA. Yeah, exactly. Whereas in previous years, like I think back to 2020, right? We had Hades. Hades was a big indie pick, and that was a big game that year. 2021 was It Takes Two, right? That was a big hit. That actually won somehow that year. So indies kind of got overlooked. Yeah, it's unfortunate, you know, because I've heard great things, amazing things about Sea of Stars. I've heard Cocoon, the maker of Inside and Limbo. Apparently that game's really cool and creative. There was that one game Viewfinder that looked really fun, but I just didn't hear people talk about it just because, like you said, Neto, so many really good AAA games that came out this year. I would love to see one of those smaller indie games sneaking into the nominations, but I honestly don't think it'll happen. It Takes Two deserves so much. Really? Okay. It seemed like a really creative game, I will say that. I know there were some people who were really upset about it winning. I'm just happy that freaking Deathloop did not. I thought Deathloop was going to win 2021. I'm just glad that didn't. And hey, we got to hear Joseph Fares talk on stage, which made it all worth it. You know, Joseph Fares 2021, Bill Clinton Kid 2022. Who's going to be the weird one for 2023? Cocoon is on your list to play. You on it. Oh, you have it installed. Nice, Neto. That's awesome. All right, we are about 1 minute away. It seems really cool. I think it's on Switch as well. I think it's on like everything. Really cool concept and cool puzzle game. Heard great things. Yeah, I'll be curious to see if we get other nominees. Because my thought was like, you need to get a friend to play It Takes Two. That's the thing, Neto. I don't really have a lot of IRL friends who will play co-op games in person, you know? I don't. Like, I don't know if I'd have any friends who would want to do that. Can you do online? I don't think you can in that game, right? It's only local. I feel like online would defeat the purpose and the message of that game, but I've heard great things. So, curious to see what Joseph Fares and the team does next. Oh, you can do online. Okay. Cool, Neto. That's good to know. Maybe I'll have to give that one a look. All right. 30 seconds out. I should ask Jared if he'd want to play that. Granted, he was one of the people who was like, how did that get snubbed? Like, how did that win? He said that shouldn't have won. I'm like, bro, have you played that game? Like, I don't think so. Oh, and only one of you need a copy? Whoa, that's sick. Okay, that changes everything. Wow. Like, DS download play back in the day. That's sick. All right, here we go. Let me know if audio's off, by the way. I have it at max on YouTube. I can always start it up in OBS if need be. All right. Like I said, my predictions: Tears of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Starfield, Alan Wake 2, and Hogwarts Legacy are my guesses for now.
Thursday, December 7th, we will celebrate the best of the best at the 10th annual.
How is that? Too quiet? I can turn it up on OBS if needed.
From right here at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. I'm Jeff Keighley, and it is
What's up, Jeff? Dorito Pope.
Across more than 30 categories. And to help select the winners, you can vote in.
So we can vote now. Okay, so voting opens up now. So it seems like it's going to be all categories, not just Game of the Year.
It's going to be a very special TGA.
It's going to be a cutthroat. Cutthroat TGA this year. Hopefully not many Netflix shows. We'll see.
Here are the nominees as selected by our voting jury for the Game Awards 2023.
All right.
For best performance,
okay, they're doing all of them.
Ben Starr as Clive.
He won the golden joystick.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis, Star Wars Jedi Survivor.
Okay, okay.
Idris Elba as
Solomon Reed, Idris Elba. That's going to be tough to beat.
Melanie Liebert as Saga Anderson, Alan Wake 2.
Hey, Shadow, good to see you in Shadow. You're in one.
As Astarion, Baldur's Gate 3. Yuri Lowenthal as Peter Parker, Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Cool. Oh, what? No Link?
Game, the nominees are Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, Genshin Impact. In the category
No Man's Sky, interesting.
Presented by Discord, Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Diablo 4.
They picked the worst character in Baldur's Gate 3. Really? I think he won the party. Ooh, there you go.
And Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Don't vote. Please, not Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder does not deserve multiplayer.
Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Oh, yes.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Fuck Tears of the Kingdom. That's Hi-Fi Rush all the way for me. Are you kidding me? Hi-Fi Rush, come on. Bomb Rush, Hi-Fi Rush.
2, composer Petri Alonko. Baldur's Gate 3, composer Borislav Slavov.
I just want Hi-Fi Rush in here.
Final
Oh, come
16,
on, bro. Hi-Fi Rush's soundtrack is so good.
Hi-Fi
Yeah!
Rush,
That's my vote. That's my vote right there. I know Bomb Rush wasn't going to get nominated because that's an indie game, but...
The best audio design nominees are...
As good multiplayer as Mario Party is? Oh, really? I've heard the opposite, actually.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Ooh.
Resident Evil 4.
Ooh. That's between Spider-Man 2 and Resident Evil.
Excellence in authentically creating shows, movies, and other
Man, I'm so happy Hi-Fi Rush got a couple of nominations. That's awesome. Best art and best music, like, it deserves those two categories. It deserves to be nominated. Ooh. No. That's gonna win. Okay. Oh, actually, though. Wow, okay. It's between Last of Us and Mario movie.
Alan Wake 2. Baldur's Gate
Okay.
3. Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty.
When you play Mario Party, you piss off your
Final
friends.
Fantasy
Oh, true.
16,
I guess
Marvel's
in terms of like pissing off your friends, I imagine it's similar. Yeah, Netta.
celebrates thought-provoking games
By the way, is it too quiet? If it's too quiet, I can turn up Jeff here.
This year's
You want to
nominees
actually hear him?
are A Space for the Unbound,
Oh, okay.
Chance of Sonar,
Okay.
Goodbye Volcano High,
I haven't heard most of these.
Chia,
Oh, Chia, I've heard of.
Paranil, and Venba.
Chia looked cute.
Best independent game, the nominees are Cocoon,
Cocoon, Sea of Stars, come on.
Diver,
Oh, okay, I've heard of that.
Dredge,
Come on, Sea of Stars,
Sea
bro.
of
There we go.
Stars, and Viewfinder.
Oh, there's Viewfinder. Okay.
Best mobile game,
I'll probably vote Sea of Stars for that one. It's tough because it's like, we don't care about this. It's tough because like,
Honkai Star Rail,
as someone who hasn't played these games, is it fair for me to vote for games I haven't played?
and
You know, but that's kind of what it comes down to.
Best community support.
Jeff has a thing for The Last of Us. Well, true. It depends on how much bias he has. He doesn't vote. He doesn't vote. It's a bunch of other media outlets that do. But it'll probably. I agree with you. It'll probably be
Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
Last of Us.
Okay, now
Half of those companies shouldn't deserve to be in community support considering all the shit they went through this year. And I'm talking about Cyberpunk and Bungie.
TGA stage before. In fact, these teams published their first game in 2023.
Oh?
The nominees are
Debut indie.
Cocoon,
Oh.
Dredge, Pizza Tower,
Oh, Pizza Tower. Wow.
and Viewfinder.
I'm honestly shocked Pizza Tower got the nomination. That's awesome.
Gran Turismo 7,
There you go.
Humanity,
It's going to be Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Call
Yeah.
of the Mountain,
Well, Humanity.
Resident
I've heard
Evil
really
Village
good things about Humanity.
and Synapse.
Okay.
For Content Creator of the Year, the nominees
I'm not
are
going to hear any of these.
Iron Mouse,
Come on, Scott the Woz. Here we go.
Games,
Never heard of them?
Wackity,
Ooh.
Spreen,
Hello?
and Cypher PK.
Who the hell are you? Some dude?
What's your most anticipated upcoming game?
I'm not going to
Remember, this
even
has to
vote
be
in content creator because I don't know and don't care.
The nominees are
Mm.
Final Fantasy VII Remake,
Oh, yeah, that's probably going to win.
Hades 2,
No. No chance.
Like a Dragon,
No
Infinite
chance.
Wealth,
No chance.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Probably no chance. Nope, that's easily Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Action-adventure game,
Gonna vote for the VR girl, go for it.
Quake 2,
That's Rebirth winning it most anticipated, no doubt.
Resident Evil 4,
Oh, okay.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
So hey, there you go, RE4 remake.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
As an action adventure game, I don't know if I'd vote for Zelda.
Jury selected Baldur's Gate 3,
Oh yeah, that's winning.
Final Fantasy 16,
Nah, Baldur's Gate 3 is winning. I honestly, and I'm gonna predict this right here,
and Starfield.
I would love to see.
Category of best fighting.
Oh, here we go. This is important.
Nominees are God of Rock,
What?
Mortal Kombat 1,
Okay.
Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, and Street Fighter 6.
Bro, they saved Street Fighter for last. I was worried it wasn't gonna get the nomination over Nick All Stars Brawl 2.
6, Fires of Rubicon,
Right. Oh, there you go.
Island 2,
Oh, cool. Okay.
Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush,
Woo!
and Remnant 2.
Any nominations I see for Hi-Fi Rush, I'm very happy.
Celebrates games that are making our industry
What was
available
Pocket Bravery? Is that like a small fighting game?
Selected by a special committee of accessibility experts. This year's nominees for innovation and accessibility.
All right, come on. Give Street Fighter 6 the nomination.
Diablo 4,
No, give
Forza Motorsport,
SF6 the nomination.
Hi-Fi Rush,
What? Okay.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2,
Sure.
Mortal Kombat 1,
No way.
and
Okay.
Street Fighter 6. Next up,
I might give that to
Best
Street Fighter 6.
The nominees are Disney Illusion
Oh, it's made in Brazil. That's cool.
Party Animals,
Oh, this is.
Pikmin 4,
Oh, Pikmin. Mario Wonder.
Superstars,
What?
and
Don't vote for Sonic. Do not vote for Sonic. I'm telling you, this is a Sonic fan. Do not vote for Sonic, man. What the hell?
1 and 2,
Whoa.
Camp,
Holy crap. You know what?
Skylines 2,
You know what?
3,
This is actually a huge variety of nominations.
Pikmin 4. This year, these
That's
five
actually
games were nominated
huge.
for Best Sports Racing.
I did not think Advance Wars was even going to get a nomination for anything.
F1 23.
That's awesome.
Forza Motorsport. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged. And the Crew Motorfest.
A lot of racing games this year, too.
Now a look at our esports category.
One of the guys on the team used Pocket Bravery to organize anime cons. Whoa, cool.
Esports
That's
game.
awesome. All right, I won't know this.
Are
Esports is not my thing. Oh, yeah, that game came out this year.
League of Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Valorant. Your best esport athlete nominees are
Wait,
Human 1,
would Overwatch 2 have been in that category if it was going to be nominated? Or is this different?
And Zywoo.
Yeah, I know all those guys. They're my
Best
favorites.
esports team, our committee nominated these teams. Evil Geniuses Valorant.
Hmm.
Valorant.
Definitely not gonna vote for a name called Evil Geniuses.
JD Gaming League of Legends, and
Yeah, I'm
Team
sorry.
Vitality
I just don't follow
Best
esports.
coach nominees are
Probably. Yeah.
Potter,
Yep.
Homie,
Oh, that's my homie right there.
Ecstasy.
Ecstasy. Okay, I'll give him that. That's creative. Ecstasy.
2023 League of Legends World
The Super Smash Brothers. Oh wait, nope. Nintendo said to retract that statement.
2023.
YouTube removed a feature. I don't know. You got SD card for your Switch Shadow. That's awesome. It's good to get that internal memory.
And Valorant Champions 2023.
All right, you
Is it up?
ready? It's time
All
for
right.
the final 2 categories.
Final
Best
2.
game
All right.
direction, which recognizes
Yeah, you don't follow esports
extraordinary
either, Neto? Yeah, I'm not gonna vote in those categories because of that.
direction and design.
All right.
Here's nominees.
Game direction.
Alan Wake 2.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Yep. These are the big ones.
Super Mario Brothers.
Ooh.
And The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, finally, on
All right.
behalf of the jury,
Is this it?
I am proud
The
to
big 6?
announce the 6 nominees.
No Hogwarts Legacy announcement. So, okay, Hogwarts Legacy was wrong. So what's it gonna be?
The nominees for
Maybe it will be
Game
Mario.
of
Let's
the
see.
Year at the Game Awards are
No Hogwarts Legacy here.
Alan Wake
Yep.
2,
All right, 1 right.
by Remedy Entertainment. Baldur's Gate
Yep,
3
2 right.
from
Okay.
Larian
I might get
Studios.
5 out of 6 here.
Marvel's
Yep.
Spider-Man 2 from
Yep.
Insomniac Games. Resident Evil 4
They did go RE4. Okay, I was wondering. Whoa! Okay. Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from Nintendo.
Wow, so no Starfield, like actually.
Have it. Those
Damn,
are
people
your
were right.
nominees for the Game Awards.
People
Not
were
only a
right.
competitive year for sure, but who will come out on top? Well, you can help select the winners.
We'll
by
find
voting
out.
Now at the Game Awards
Wow.
and on our Discord server. I hope you can join us live.
Okay, so I got hey, I got 4 out of 6. I mean, the 4 out of 6 were fairly. Well, see, I thought Starfield was obvious. I would have said, yeah, I would have put Starfield over. Starfield got like what, 1 nomination? I'm kind of shocked. Also,
Lock in your votes and get ready to celebrate 10 years of the
should I
game.
vote on this stream?
We'll see
I
you
could
live
put
on
in votes right
Thursday,
now.
December 7th.
Hey, Rising Dragon Soul, good to see you. No superstars. Sonic fans are gonna be salty. Okay, see, here's the thing though. I am not salty as a Sonic fan. Technically, Superstars did get a nomination for Best Family Game. Why? I don't know. It doesn't deserve to be nominated for that category. But it was nominated for Best Family Game here. It was. So it's not like it wasn't nominated for anything. But like, I'm not gonna lie. In a whole year of awesome releases, like Sonic Superstars was gonna be nowhere close to getting a nomination. Like Mario Wonder deserves it over that. I'm honestly kind of surprised Nintendo got both of those games in Game of the Year. Like I'm honestly kind of shocked. You know, I really thought it was just gonna be Tears of the Kingdom and no Mario, but here we are. And yeah, no. Is it weird to anyone else that literally, did we just forget Hogwarts Legacy came out this year? No nominations from what I saw, right? Nothing. Nothing for that. Right? Isn't that? Is it just because of the J.K. Rowling controversy? Because that was a huge release earlier this year. You could chalk it up to, oh, it came out like February. The game is not that good. Neto, I've heard otherwise from fans. Fans really like Hogwarts Legacy. I've heard otherwise from fans. Maybe predicting it to be in the Game of the Year nomination was a little too much, but like the fact that it wasn't even nominated for any other category. Like I've heard pretty good things about that game. Because of Twitter beating a dead horse. I see. I'm just wondering if it's because of the J.K. Rowling controversy. Because you could chalk it up to, oh, recency bias. It came out way earlier this year. Yeah, but Hi-Fi Rush came out in January. And it got 4 nominations. I'm just happy it got 4 nominations, bro. I kind of wish Bomb Rush Cyberpunk would have been an indie game category, but I figured it was unlikely. But the fact that Hi-Fi Rush got 4 nominations, I'm happy. As long as it wins at least one of those, either like Best Art Direction or Best soundtrack, because I think it deserves both of those. If you're a Harry Potter game, it's amazing, but if you're not, it's just a generic game. True, but you also, hey, Mercury, good to see you in chat, if you're doing well. You also underestimate the mass appeal of Harry Potter. Harry Potter, the franchise, is huge. So there are a lot of Harry Potter fans out there. So that's like, I could see like, in terms of a general audience, you know, maybe it's not going to capture everybody's interest for sure, but it's still big. And it almost feels intentional that it was left out. You know, like I expected it to be at least nominated for some category, and the fact that it wasn't is kind of nuts. Same thing with Gotham Knights. It's only fun. I don't know if I'd put it in that same category though. Gotham Knights got a really bad rap. That game's honestly not bad, by the way. That game's fun. Don't listen to the internet. Form your own opinion. But like, yeah, I see what you mean about, you know, if you only like playing as the side characters, you might like Gotham Knights more. It's like, I don't know. I would still say Hogwarts Legacy got much better critical reception than Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights was dragged through the mud. Like, true, Neto, but it's not as big as it probably was. This is someone who's not in the Harry Potter lore, who's always kind of a very, very casual fan from afar, but it's still big. There's a huge Harry Potter community. So it honestly feels intentional that it was left out. Like, honestly, it feels like because of all the controversy around that game and J.K. Rowling as being a horrible person, which we found out. Like, I think that might be intentional. But that's just my speculation. Not trying to get political this world today. Expect us to stand up for the beliefs, and Rowling doesn't believe. Yeah, pretty much. I think Rising Dragon Soul, I think you're onto something. You're doing good. It's been a while. Yeah, you were away because your internet was not functioning well, but it's doing good now. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear your internet's better, Mercury. All right, do we want to, honestly, should we vote on the stream? I mean, I'm still on my lunch break. We could just vote right now. But it's the Harry Potter community aware of the gamer community. That's true. Because that's actually a good point, Neto. Because not all the Harry Potter community plays video games, right? That's true. Always label Slytherin as evil without understanding Slytherin traits, being judgmental. Yeah, I could see that. It's always like the evil group, right? But like, they're just edgy. Like Shadow the Hedgehog. They're just out of the edge, you know? All right. You know what? Why not? Why the hell not? Not do anything else. What was the website link? The Game Awards. Okay, just the regular. Might as well. Oops, sorry. I gotta figure out how to like stabilize this monitor because like my camera keeps shaking nonstop. Funnily enough, Twitter made Hogwarts Legacy popular. True, honestly, well, for better and for worse, Rising Dragon Soul, it kind of spread news about the game. So I'm thinking just because of the controversy, I think that's why I was completely avoiding here. Let me pull up iTunes here so we can get some good tunes. What sound we want to listen to? Let's listen to the Street Fighter 6 soundtrack. I really like that soundtrack. Let's listen to it. I know some fans don't seem to love this soundtrack, like longtime fans of I've heard some unpopular opinions, but as a casual Street Fighter fan, I like the vibes. Sometimes evil people are kind people in secret and have many good traits. True. And like you said, just they're judged as being evil. You only just want to talk about music like K-pop. No worries at all, Mercury. Awesome having you here. All right, let's do some voting. How's that sound? Right? It's not gonna take me forever. So here's what I want to do. I think I have an account, don't I? Actually, let me see if I have an account here. Oh, you know what it was? It's because I had it through. No, I'm gonna sign up through Discord this time. I think I did X before, or Twitter as it was a year ago. No, not Twitch. Oh my god, I thought that was the Discord look. Let me do Google. I'll do Google. What's the Google? Oh, that is an outdated profile pic. What the hell? December 7th. That is the day. You're going to vote as well? Nice. Might as well for here. About K-pop, now you just came back from listening to Do My Thang by 3YE, La 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 by Stray Kids, and Shilka. Oh, cool. Cool. Glad to hear you're enjoying, because I know for a while you talked about how you weren't a huge fan of newer music, Mercury, so glad to hear that you're, enjoying that. All right. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me move this over. Let's move this over here. Are you doing a live stream this year? Oh, yeah. Robbie, we got to get the water bottle ready. Okay. What will this year's be? I don't know what this year's will be. Here, the website is taking a while to load. I had to click vote multiple times. I bet you everyone's voting right now. Trying to think. What would it be to get water dumped on my head this year? Because last year it was Elden Ring winning everything, and it kind of did. Maybe if Hi-Fi Rush wins all 4 categories it was nominated for, I'd do it. All right. So here's what we're going to do, right? We're going to do the typical bingo sheet. What I usually do is I do one bingo sheet for my wants to win, and then one bingo sheet for my actual predictions to win these categories here, because like what I want and what is going to happen are usually different things. K-pop really did explore different avenues. It sounds cool. Where the Western European, which is why during the 1990s and beyond, he might play some K-pop songs. Cool. Cool, that's awesome. That is awesome, Mercury. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let me get a couple pieces of paper really quick. And we're going to do some voting, like might as well. Make our bingo sheets. Dos papeles. So, here's how we're gonna do this. Right? If we're going off of normal bingo, where did the soundtrack go? There we go. If we're going off of normal bingo, I would have 24 slots in a free space. And based on the fact that I don't follow esports, that eliminates some categories I don't have to vote for. So out of how many are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24, 36, 37, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay, so 7 of these categories I am not going to consider and I'm not going to vote for. I can already cross a few off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'll eliminate these last 6 because I have no stake in those at all. Where's my Sharpie? There's my Sharpie. And I'll need to not factor in one more. Maybe VR. I'm trying to think of what other one category besides these last 6 here at the bottom I would have the least impact on, or the least knowledge about. Could be multiplayer, could be sports/racing, could be VR, could be mobile. Could be community support. That's tough. That's really tough. All right, okay, here we go. I need something to write on here. So here's what we're gonna do. I like green, so green is gonna be my wants for these predictions. These are the things that you say mobile, you forgot the noms already. Yeah, I'll have to think about that one, Robbie. Let me think about it while I draw this out. So like I've done previously, like I said, I do one bingo sheet for my wants to win, and then one bingo sheet for my actual predictions. Because the wants usually don't happen. Which is what it is. All right. And then, of course, we got the free space in the middle. All right. What's the free space going to be this year? Probably Doritos. Always Doritos with the Pope himself. Jeff. I almost said Jeff Bezos. Jeff Keighley. All right. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm making my bingo sheet here. You know, I guess I could be doing it online. I didn't think of that. Getting a lot of 500 server errors. Man, probably because everybody's here. You know what? Maybe I should do that. You know what? That'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? So you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think I have it bookmarked. Where are we? I thought I did. Do I not? Oh, maybe I have it in... Oh, give me a quick second here. Could have sworn I had it in my bookmarks from like Nintendo Directs and stuff. What the hell? What the hell is this? You know what it might be? It might be that for whatever reason, my bookmarks get stored in mobile bookmarks for whatever reason. No, I'm not seeing it. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, okay. Here we go. Here we go. I got it. Yeah, I'll have to see if it loads for me. All right, let's do a couple of these. Okay, well, no, let me make it. Ah, okay. Bingo bongo. Enter words. No, I don't want to enter words. I'll make it 5 by 5. Ooh, this is a banger song. Hi, unknowingly. After a long time we meet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I recognized your name from a while ago, but hope you're doing well. Good to see you in chat. Months ago? Oh, really? Wow, that's funny. Hey, well, glad to see you back. We don't want stars and stripes. I'll do the green to correspond with the green that I want, and then I'm gonna do one more here. Ah, what the hell did I just do? All right, don't freak out on me, OBS. I'm sorry, I get Mac and Windows commands mixed up here. Do another one. All right, so this is gonna be, I'll actually call it TJ 2023. We're gonna call it once. Ah! I'm gonna make my own copy of this afterwards. You voted for the Hello Kitty game? Let's go. For what, mobile? There you go. We'll go modern on this one. Include free space. All right. And then we also want to include the free space here. Cool. All right. Solar movie teaser reaction? I have no idea what that is. I don't do a lot of movie reactions unless it's like video game related stuff, and I have no idea what that is. All right. So now let's go here. What do I actually want to not include? Well, okay. Okay. Well, no, you know what? I'll save Game of the Year for the end. I'll save Game of the Year for the end. The potential ones, I need to leave out one more. The potential one I might leave out would be either VR/AR, mobile, sports racing, best community support. Honestly, it might be community support that I leave out. I might actually leave that one out because, like, I'm not gonna lie, the game industry's not been good this year, so maybe it's best that I skip over that one. All right. Depends on the nominees. All right. What? Oh. There we go. All right. So we're gonna start with best game direction here. We've got awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. We've got Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Mario Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom. My want. Now, keep in mind, everybody, I am mainly a Nintendo fan. I think it was about time 2D Mario actually got better again and not stale like the new formula. So I'm going to give it to that because, like, the thing with game direction is Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel. The original established the direction. I think Tears of the Kingdom is far and away better than Breath of the Wild, but I think, you know, the direction's already kind of been established in a way. Although the new mechanics are interesting, but I'm going to give it to Mario Wonder for my want for that. What do I think is going to win? One of these two. It's going to be one of these two. In terms of what will win, I don't want to give everything to Baldur's Gate 3, but I feel like that's what's going to... Baldur's Gate 3, maybe probably not to the same degree, but it might be the Elden Ring this year. But then again, Alan Wake 2 with the new survival horror direction. You know what? Yeah. I'm going to give that to Alan Wake 2 for direction. That's my prediction, right? So just keep in mind, I have one for predictions, one for my wants. I think Alan Wake 2 is going to win this, but I want Mario Wonder to win. That is my thought there. So I'm going to be voting for my wants, but my predictions are going to be all separate. All right, next category. What we got? Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative in a game. Interesting that Tears of the Kingdom's not here. I guess it wasn't huge. You got Alan Wake, Baldur's Gate, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy, and Spider-Man 2. See, I really... That's the thing is, like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't fully know, so I feel like my votes aren't really... shouldn't be counted. I kind of want Spider-Man 2 to win, based on what I've heard. I kind of want Spider-Man 2 to win. Will it win? It could. Voted for Pocket Bravery. Nice. Go Brazil. Hell yeah, Neto. In terms of what I think is going to win Best Narrative, that's tricky. I don't think it's going to be 16 Final Fantasy. It could be Alan Wake. It could be Baldur's Gate 3, but then again, you kind of like write your own story in that game, right? So is that really narrative? Spider-Man could take it. Spider-Man could take it. At any point, too, if you're live in chat watching, feel free to interject with any thoughts here, because I am open to possibilities. But I feel like Spider-Man might actually take it, too. Then again, I don't fully know the narrative. Well, Alan Wake, though. It might actually be between Alan Wake and Spider-Man. I'm going to come back to that one. Because I'm not fully sure. I'm going to circle back. But because I am voting for my wants, I'm going to vote for Spider-Man. Because I do want Spider-Man to win that. Fire Emblem Engage was nominated? Oh yeah, it was nominated for what, RPG? Neto, Advance Wars Reboot Camp was nominated. Like, that was absurd. Oh yeah, you guys know what I'm voting for. You know what I'm voting for. For my want, you know what I'm voting for. Not even a debate. Give it all the awards, man. I love this game's look. It's so good. Oh, Simmons Strategy, cool. Oh, nice. I think it has a solid shot to win this category. Ooh, but Mario Wonder too. That's art direction. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom should win for this. I'm sorry. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom should. I'd give this to Mario Wonder. Man. It might be Hi-Fi Rush. It literally could. Hi-Fi Rush has a solid chance of winning this category. I don't want to like keep coming back to these. I'm so bad at predicting things, you know? I'm so bad at predicting these. I'm going to come back though. I'm going to come back to predict it. I'm voting for Hi-Fi Rush, but I'm going to come back to predict it. Did Breath of the Wild win this? Because it's the one that actually deserves. For what, art direction? It might have. But that's the thing, Neto, especially because it's the same art direction as the first game. I would easily... Oh, you know what I'm voting for here, too. Not even a debate. Not even a debate. You know what I'm voting for. You know what I'm voting for, guys. Let's go. Take it home. Okay, for this one... I don't really... The thing is, I don't know the soundtrack of these other games. I would love for it to be Hi-Fi Rush, but I don't think it's gonna win. They're gonna vote for like the more epic grand score. Yeah, Breath of the Wild definitely deserved it for art direction. It was unique at the time. FF soundtracks usually slap. It could be Final Fantasy. I've heard good things about the music with this one. Tears of the Kingdom's solid, but I don't know if I'd give it to that for the music. I will say that the music in Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. If Breath of the Wild was in this category in 2017, it did not deserve to be there because there was not much music at all. I don't know if I'd vote Alan Wake 2. Honestly, Hi-Fi Rush has a shot, but it might be Final Fantasy. That's a good point, Robbie. You know what? Yeah, that's probably the right pick. As much as Hi-Fi Rush has a shot, and I'm going to vote for it because I'm voting for my wants, But come on, I gotta represent Hi-Fi Rush here. Hey, there it is. All right, so this is gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be one of the... Hi-Fi Rush probably has the least shot of winning this. I don't know if I'd give Hi-Fi Rush audio design, because its soundtrack is phenomenal. But in terms of audio, I think of like sound effects and like atmosphere and stuff like that. And Hi-Fi Rush doesn't really have that. It's more just music, so I don't really know why it's a nominee here. I'm honestly not gonna vote for it here. Between all these games, I mean, Resident Evil games are usually pretty good. I'm gonna give it to RE4, because Resident Evil games historic. I still haven't played it. I want to, but RE4. You voted for what? Audio? And well, you'll go. No worries, Mercury. Thanks for being here for a bit. Ja Golden Pen by Silford Walker. None Shall Escape Judgment. And Three Little Birds. Oh, cool. Oh, I've heard Three Little Birds. That's a classic. But yeah, thanks for being here, Mercury. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. So you voted for Hi-Fi Rush here. See, I voted for Hi-Fi Rush for music, but audio. You think it works so much in the game? In Hi-Fi Rush, you're saying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would vote for it for audio, to be honest. Music, yes, for sure, but audio, I don't know. Right, 70s reggae songs, nice. Fine, FF soundtrack's too boring. That's fair. It's not for everybody. Bye, Mercury. Thanks for being here. Because like what Street Fighter 6 song is this? Oh, and it's the only one you played? Yeah, that's fair. But like, I'm willing to bet you some of these other games have better audio design than Hi-Fi Rush. But like, I don't know what I would give it to. My vote is RE4, but in terms of like, what's gonna win? It could be Spider-Man. It could be Alan Wake. Honestly, it's probably gonna be Alan Wake. I do like to make my predictions and the wants different, if possible. I'm gonna say Alan Wake gets audio here. I think it's probably, it could be, I think it's between one of the three survival horror games, but I'm gonna vote for RE4. Because historically, those games do have pretty good soundtracks. Ooh, best performance. All right. All right. I think I want Ben Starr to win. I really like his, I've heard his Clive voice. I think I kind of want him to win. He did win the Golden Joystick ones. You give it to RE4? Nice. In terms of who's going to win it, it's probably going to be Idris Elba. Because it's freaking Idris Elba. It's Idris Elba. Like, you can't... He's on another level. Yudo for Cal. Ooh, cool. Cal. For Jedi Survivor? Nice. I'm going to vote for Ben Starr. I like his voice. He's got a funny voice. He also did one of the... on X, he did the trend of the... like the auditioning for the Mario voice actor, and it was just literally his Clive voice. It's great. I think he's good. Yeah. All right. Innovation and accessibility. I mean, Hi-Fi Rush is great. It also has a streamer mode for the soundtrack, which I think is amazing. But I'm gonna give this a Street Fighter 6. Like, I want Street Fighter 6 to win this. Neto, we've talked about this all the time. As someone who's not a huge fighting game person, like, the fact that I was able to jump in, this is definitely the most accessible Street Fighter's ever been. I think it deserves to win. What will win? Ooh. Historically, racing games have kind of won. I'm gonna say, yeah, I think I'm gonna give it to Forza, because historically racing games like have generally won that. But got you, it's pretty good, and that mono controls helps a lot. True. I mean, to be fair, I didn't fully use a lot of the mono controls, especially, but I'm sure it's helpful. For this one, Chia is the only one I've really seen a good amount of, and it seems cute, so I'm gonna give it to Chia. I'm gonna give it to Chia for my want there. Ooh, that saxophone. What's actually gonna win? See, I'm not as plugged into these kinds of games, so I don't know for sure. I think Space for the Unbound was pretty big. I heard about Goodbye Volcano High. Terra Nil, maybe. other traditional fighting games are looking for options to make their games easier as well because of Street Fighter 6. Exactly, and they should. And they totally should for newbies like me who want to try to jump in. All right. Man. For Impact, though. I don't know what that game even... I'm not familiar with it, is the thing. I wish they told me, like, what topics they covered. Like, what, you know... I'll come back to that. I just don't know enough in that category, but I'll vote for Chia. Best ongoing. All right, ongoing. Ongoing, I mean, I'm totally going to vote for Final Fantasy XIV. That game deserves it. That game deserves ongoing, I would say. In my eyes. In terms of a prediction, though. It's probably going to be Fortnite, right? It's probably going to be Fortnite. Let's be real. Let's be real. But I'm going to vote for Final Fantasy. You voted for a chance? Oh, I don't think I've heard of that one. Yeah, in the Impact category. All right, community support is one of the ones I might skip, so let's just go to the next one. Indie game. Indie. Sea of Stars for sure. Well, see, I really liked Viewfinder, but clearly, you know, I liked the idea of Viewfinder. I almost bought it, but like, Sea of Stars deserves that one in my mind. In terms of what's actually going to win, Dave the Diver was a big deal. That was a big streaming game. It's the one about translating old language to solve. Oh, cool. That's a really neat idea. I like that, Neto. That's a really cool idea. So keep in mind, I do not want that votes casted going over 24. I can have a max 24 of these. Ooh. I mean, I think Sea of Stars has a good chance to win. It's probably between that, Dave the Diver, and Cocoon. Ooh. Oh, it's the instrumental. David Davis. That's tough. I'm leaning towards Dave the Diver, just because of its more casual appeal. You know what? I'm gonna say that for my prediction. I want Sea of Stars to win, but just because of its more casual. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, wait, wait. No, 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 no. No. How do I go back? No. Can I unvote? I think I can unvote, right? No. Change vote. Thank you. No. No, I'm not voting for that game. I'm voting for Sea of Stars. Debut indie. Okay. What's weird is that, okay, so it's the creator of Inside and Limbo, but the studio's new. You know, I'm going to give debut indie to Viewfinder. I think that's fair, right? I'm going to give that in terms of my vote to Viewfinder. In terms of debut indie for prediction, though, Pizza Tower, I almost voted for, too. Probably between these two, honestly. You know, I'll give that to Cocoon. In terms of the prediction, I think it'll take it, but I would like to vote for Viewfinder. I just think that's a super creative idea. All right. Ooh, okay, mobile, I'm not sure. Don't vote for Monster Hunter now. It's not fun. Best VR. I mean, like, come on. When you have these these 5 pictures. I'll include this category. I can tell you what's gonna win based on those pictures. I can tell you 100% what's gonna win based on those pictures. Absolutely rigged. Not a chance. Not a chance. Like when you have these 5 images, like come on. You know who the sickos are gonna vote for. All right. In terms of what I want to win though, I want Humanity to win. I've heard really good things about Humanity. Like very creative, original things behind that. So I'm gonna vote for Humanity. All right, we should be just about halfway. Action. All right. Wow. Wait, did this get 5 nominations? I think it did. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I think this one I would want it to win. However, this is an easy one for me in terms of my prediction. I'm going to give it to Armored Core. In terms of the prediction, I think it probably will win out of all these, but I'm going to vote for Hi-Fi Rush, of course. I've heard very good things about Armored Core. All right, now Action Adventure. Ooh. I mean, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is the only one I've played. I mean, I guess it is an adventure game. It is an adventure game. You know, I'm just going to call this one Adventure so I don't get it mixed up with the other. I'm going to vote for Tears of the Kingdom on this one. For my want. In terms of what I think will win it? That's a good question. That's a good question. I mean, there's a good chance it'll take it. But I could also see Spider-Man 2 taking it. Damn, having RE4 there, it's almost not fair. It's almost not fair. I don't think Jedi Survivor will take it just because of the issues it had at launch. Not necessarily like the game itself's fault, just the state of how it launched and the performance. Do I be different just for the sake of being different? A lot of sequels this year. Nah, screw it. You know what? I think it's going to take it too. I think it will take it. Vote for you. All right, we are now, well, just a little over halfway, actually. Best RPG, all right. All right, well, I can tell you right now, as much as I maybe want Sea of Stars to win, it's going to be Baldur's Gate. Guaranteed it's going to win this one. Baldur's Gate is going to beat Starfield in this one. Like, I don't think is this the one category Starfield was nominated for, maybe? I don't think it's going to win it. What I want to win, though, I'm tempted to say Baldur's Gate 3 for my want, too. I feel like it, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say that. I think it deserves it. Like, it's between that and Sea of Stars. Like, I think Sea of Stars could deserve it, too, but it's like, Baldur's Gate 3 is, like, the closest a game has gotten to D&D in a game, from what I've heard. Like, I think the team really deserves that credit. Unlike Elden Ring of last year, I think this game deserves some good awards. I don't want it to sweep, but I want it to gain some. All right, you already know. God of Rock. Neto, if you're still here, I'd be curious to know what kind of game that is. Pocket Bravery looks cool, too. I'm definitely voting for Street Fighter 6. That's definitely where my vote's going towards. In terms of what's actually going to take it, though. As long as it's not Nick All-Stars Brawl 2. It's probably going to be. I honestly, and based on the golden joystick, I think Mortal Kombat 1 is going to beat it out. I don't think it should, but I think it will. I think it will. Best Family, please don't vote for Sonic Superstars. I'm sorry, it does not deserve it. This one, my prediction and my want are also the same. I think it's Mario Wonder. Family's tough, because, like, to be honest, it's on your wish list. It's a rhythm fighting game. Ooh, I like that idea. That sounds really cool. Are any of these really family games? That's the thing, is, like, unless you want your kids to hate you, Nick 2's good. Nice. Like, I've heard it's a lot better than the original. It's just like when you compare it against Mortal Kombat 1 and, you know, and, like Street Fighter 6 and stuff, it's like, it's tough to stand out, you know, but I might get it when it's on sale, because it should go on sale pretty quickly. All right, Simmons Strategy. As much as I am happy for Pikmin fans, my personal vote is going to go towards Advance Wars, because I love what they did with that game for the minimal amount of time I played it. I couldn't beat it. It's hard. It's a difficult game for me, but I really like it. In terms of what's going to win, ooh, 3 Nintendo games in here. That's honestly, for Simmons Strategy, that's big deal. Like you were saying earlier, Neto, Engage being here, Pikmin 4, Advance. What's going to win? Between the 3 Nintendo games, I'm trying to think of what would have the highest chance of winning. Maybe Pikmin 4. But would that beat out City Skylines 2? Maybe. You know what? I'm going to give this prediction to Pikmin 4. As weird as that sounds, but it's the best selling in the franchise. You're sad that Octopath 2. True! That's a good point. That came out this year, yeah. My personal vote goes to Advance Wars. That's very true, Neto. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's the thing, is a lot of games are getting snubbed, you know? I wish Bomber Cyberpunk was an indie, but... So many good games. All right. Do I dare include sports / racing? Do I have a stake in that? Let me view all categories. I've got 17 votes in. So I need 7 more votes. Well, sorry. Game of the year we're going to save for last. What? No, I voted for best indie game, did I not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It must not have saved. What did I vote for again? Sea of Stars. Yeah, no, count that vote. Count that vote. Did not save my vote. There we go. All right, now we're synced up. For, what is it called? Holland? I don't even know what that is. All right, so besides Game of the Year, we have 5 more. So one of these I'm not going to count. Let's do Anticipate. I'll do the ones I know I'm going to do. I'm trying to wrap this up a little quickly. I know for sure Rebirth is going to win. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Literally, that's a sweep right there. I'm sorry, that is a sweep. It's the player on the... Oh. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Good to know. What do I want to win? I might even vote Rebirth, too. Although, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, too. Oh, that game looks so funny, but, like, FF7 Rebirth. You know what? I'm going to give it to it, too. I'm going to do it for my want as well. Hades 2 could be cool, but it's also a sequel. Well, to be fair, Rebirth is a sequel. I don't know. That's a whole weird situation. We don't have to get into that. The only one here that's really not technically a sequel is Star Wars Outlaws, but... I'd be curious to see what mechanics they change up in Hades 2 for sure, Neto, for sure. Nope, getting out of here. All right. 4 more besides Game of the Year, of course. We can do Best Adaptation. I'll do that one. What do I want to win? I mean, you guys know what I want to win. Like, even though I don't like it as much as the original show, I still really liked the show overall. So, the fact that it's here is honestly awesome. I'm surprised that Captain Laserhawk thing isn't here, but maybe that's because it's not focused on a specific game. What's gonna win? I think you were right earlier, Neto, and that Last of Us will win. Although Mario movie will be close, I think Last of Us is probably gonna take it. But I will vote for Castlevania. Rebirth is a sequel to remake. It is. That's true. Kind of like we said. Yeah, it's tough, you know. All right. Not these 6. One of these 4 I don't want to vote for. You know, it might be between the sports and the racing. Let me go back to mobile. You know what? Okay, yeah, you know what? We're going to do Ever Crisis for this one, because I do want that to win. I've heard some interesting things about that game. In terms of what will win, based on last year, it might be Honkai Star Rail. I'm going to say that's going to win. That's my prediction. How you spell that shit. But I am going to vote for Ever Crisis. The Mario movie, Nintendo fans will destroy. If the Mario movie doesn't win, well, I mean, Last of Us is probably going to overtake it. All right. Oh, cool. I like when you hover over, you can see what games you voted for. That's cool. I voted for 2 for... What? No, I guess it was just that one. I was trying to figure out if I voted for... Look at all the hi-fi rushes. So many hi-fi rushes. Oh my goodness. I have 3. 1, 2, 3. There wasn't another one, was there? That's good. A couple Street Fighter 6s in there, though. All right. Yeah, I'll do Best Multiplayer. Let's see what we got in here. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Let's see. Multiplayer. What do I want to win? What do I want? I've honestly heard Party Animals is pretty fun. I don't know if I want to give it to Mario Wonder. And Street Fighter 6 being the fighting game, it's tough to to predict that. If it wins, it'll be suffering. The people think the Mario movie is the best movie ever made. It's really not. It's good for kids. Like, my nephews loved it. It's just, it's way too quick for me. It's like there's nothing going on. Whereas Last of Us was very narratively compelling. As someone who hasn't even played the games, it was extremely compelling in terms of the narrative. You know what? This is gonna seem weird, but I honestly want Party Animals to win. I love those stupid games like that. It's not going to win, but I kind of want it to win. In terms of what will win, I feel like I've heard the Baldur's Gate 3 playing with friends in this game is like nuts. So that's probably going to win, but you know what? I'll vote for Party Animals just to change it up a little. Yellow and black, black and yellow. Change it up a little. All right, one more before Game of the Year. And I'm not voting for any of these because I don't know anything about this. You know what? Because let me look at these two. Let me look at the nominees for this. I really don't have a huge stake in that. Maybe I will vote for community support and leave sports and racing out of it. Maybe I will. Yeah, you know what? Okay, we'll do community support. I'll vote for community support and not vote for sports and racing because I just really don't have a stake in that. Like any of those games. In terms of... Final Fantasy XIV always has a really good community. I'm not voting for either of these two based on the states of those companies. It's between these two. I think in terms of what will win, I feel like Baldur's Gate 3 might take it, but I think I'm going to vote for 14 again. Well, is community... No, because community is just in general. You say Final Fantasy just for Tifa? Oh, don't worry, Pinata. I got Final Fantasy on here. Good to see you in chat, though, Pinata. Hope you're doing well. You know what? Nah, screw it. Screw it. It's like, let's give another game a chance, because it's almost always FF14. Let's give Baldur's Gate 3 a chance. All right, everybody. Good to see you in chat, Pinata. We are almost done here. The last one I'm going to vote for is Game of the Year. I just want to get my predictions, because I wrote down all my wants, I believe. Yes, all my wants are here, but I need to fill in the predictions from earlier. So let's go back and do these. Narrative, I voted for Spider-Man to personally win. The question is, what will win? I don't know if it'll win. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna predict it, like, as much as it has a really good shot, but I think Alan Wake, that's a narrative-driven game. Like, that's the whole idea behind it. I think that probably will take it. Art direction, you guys know what I want to win. The other one you don't remember, but her name, the blonde one. What, Aerith? How could you? Wow. You're on the wrong side. You're on the wrong side, Pinata. Hashtag Team Aerith all the way. In terms of what's gonna win, you know what? I'm gonna predict Mario Wonder will win this. It's tough because, like, I want Hi-Fi Rush to win, but will it actually win? I don't want to hope. I don't want my hopes to be destroyed. Pinata, I voted for Hi-Fi Rush for 3 different categories, man. All right, is the last one Impact for predictions? I guess so. Let's do it. Impact. I liked the idea you brought up earlier, Neto, of the chance of Senar. Did I pronounce that? In terms of what will win, I don't know enough about these games to fully predict it. Man, why is it so dark in here? Well, it looks dark. It's not dark in my apartment at all. It's just the lighting is trash. Oh, you're at lunch in class. Well, good luck with class, Pinata. Thanks for jumping in here for a little bit. Stream's going to end very soon anyways, so. I voted for Chia, but what I think will win... I have heard a lot about A Space for the Unbound. Is working on your streaming? I'm on my lunch break, bro. I'm on my lunch break. Plus, you know, being mostly a remote worker, it's like I can technically just work later, you know? That's the nice thing of being flexible like that. But no, to answer your question, they do not know. You know what? I'm going to predict A Space for the Unbound because I feel like I've heard a good amount about that. You know, I feel like I've heard a good amount about that game. So that's my prediction, but I'm still, my want is for Chia. All right. Now, just to reiterate, let's do a quick review before we end off with the game of the year, because that will get into a whole discussion there, I'm sure. In terms of what I voted for, right? Just to reiterate, we've got best game direction. I personally want Mario to win just because it's refreshing the 2D series. I think Alan Wake 2 is going to take it. Best narrative, same thing. Alan Wake 2 will probably take it, but I think Spider-Man deserves to win that one. I think it does based on Insomniac's work. Art direction, of course, you guys know I love Hi-Fi Rush. Really, that game looks amazing. I love its visual design, but Mario Wonder I feel like would probably have a better shot. Same thing with score and music. I want Hi-Fi Rush to win. I love that soundtrack, but based on Robbie's comment earlier too, and from what I've heard, like Final Fantasy 16 seems like a very grandiose score, so I think that could definitely take it. Peter Link here, no, Pinata. You got to separate work and personal life, man. Audio design, I voted for RE4. It honestly could take it. One of those, either that, Alan Wake 2 or Dead Space. I just said Alan Wake 2 because I think that could sweep a little bit. For performance, I think Idris Elba, there's no chance. Idris Elba has zero competition, but I would love for Ben Starr to win because I love his Clive voice. Just say sorry, wrong chat. That'd be funny. In terms of accessibility, racing games have a history of winning that, but I personally want Street Fighter 6 to win. I think it does a really good job of bringing in new players like myself. Games for Impact, I've heard really good things about Chia, so I voted for that. Space for the Unbound, this was a bit of a throwaway prediction. I really don't know what's going to win. I've heard things about it. Best ongoing, I'm voting for FF14, which usually wins every year, but I really like it. But honestly, Fortnite, I think, could take it this year just because of all the stuff they've done, which sucks because Epic sucks. So, best community support, I personally voted for Baldur's Gate 3, and I also predicted that because that's a big thing this year. Big community behind that game. Best indie game, I personally voted for Sea of Stars, but I predicted, I think, Cocoon? Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, that was debut. Dave the Diver, I've heard, it's like a big streaming game from what I've heard. And yeah, I personally want Sea of Stars to take it, but that's going to be my prediction in terms of like mainstream stuff. Debut indie, I voted for Viewfinder because that game just looks super creative to me, but I also think Cocoon would take it over that. I think that was probably going to win the debut indie there. Mobile game, I put FF7 Ever Crisis. I've heard good things. I predicted Honkai Star Rail because people love their anime girls. Best VR AR, I voted for Humanity. Hopefully we get Hades 2's news. It was nominated for best most anticipated, so hopefully we'll see. For best VR AR, I voted for Humanity. Heard really good things. I said that RE Village was probably going to take it based on what's her face, big vampire mommy lady. Be on the nomination picture. Pinata, you remember her name? I don't know what her name is. What are the game of the year fighters? We'll find out soon. Exactly, Robbie. Best action game. Lady, yes. There we go. Thank you. Yes, yes. Like, I mean, come on. Look at this. Look at this. You go into the voting page. Oh my God, this lighting's terrible. You go into the voting page. Like, am I wrong? Why is it? It's this side. I have the lights on. Like, am I wrong? Like, look at this. Let me turn up the... I know this literally does not matter, but let me turn up the... Oh, why did the gain reset to 0? Razor, what are you doing? I might get a new webcam for Cyber Monday. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Come on. Like, it's right there. You know? So. All right. So that's that. Action game, I personally want Hi-Fi Rush to win that as well, but I predicted Armored Core 6 for that one. Black Friday discounts. Yeah, but like Cyber Monday's usually better with tech, which is why I think that'd be better. I'll see what the sales are, but for sure. Best action adventure, I voted for Tears of the Kingdom. And what I think is going to win is also Tears of the Kingdom. I think it could take that one. Best RPG, Baldur's Gate 3, I personally voted for, and I think it's going to win. I think that's over Sea of Stars. I think it's going to win. That's almost like a throwaway. Best fighting, I personally voted for Street Fighter 6. Based on the results of the Golden Joystick Awards, I think Mortal Kombat 1 might overtake it. Which, hey, that's fine. I've heard good things, but Street Fighter 6 is really fun. Best family, I personally voted for Mario Wonder, and I think it's going to take that. It's a sweep right there. Best sim and strategy, I personally voted for Advance Wars. I'm just happy it got nominated there. In terms of prediction, I actually say Pikmin 4. Because there was also Fire Emblem Engage, like City Skylines 2 and some other game. I think Pikmin 4 might actually take that one, just because it sold pretty well. Okay, I avoided that one. Best multiplayer, I voted for Party Animals. It just looks like dumb fun. Baldur's Gate 3 will probably take it, though. Adaptation, I voted for Castlevania personally. I do enjoy that show. The original more so, but this was still just great to see. It was really enjoyable. But Last of Us, I think, is going to take it. You know, Mario movie maybe, but I think Last of Us will overtake that. And then most anticipated, I personally voted for FF7 Rebirth, and I think that's also going to sweep. I think that's going to take it. So there we go. There are all the ones I voted for, and we've just got one more left. And this is the big one, everybody. This is the game of the year, right? Cutthroat. I got 4 out of 6 predicted correctly, the ones that probably made the most sense. So here we go. Jumping in, we've got Alan Wake 2. We've got Baldur's Gate 3. We've got Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Tears of the Kingdom. RE4, I was on and off about. I was like 50-50 on whether that would make it. And here it is. Mario Wonder, I'm honestly shocked it made it in here considering Tears of the Kingdom is also here. So good on Nintendo for getting 2 games in here. No Starfield is a little weird, and Hogwarts Legacy, we talked about that earlier. I personally want Tears of the Kingdom to win, considering it's the only game I've played, and, you know, if Hi-Fi Rush was here, that'd be one thing, but, like, I want Tears of the Kingdom to win, personally. Hey, Jelly312, good to see you in chat. Sorry, I'm going to end stream very, very soon here, but hope you're doing well. I will say it's between Mario, Zelda, Spider-Man 2, and Baldur's Gate. See, I wouldn't even go that far. I think it's between Zelda and Baldur's Gate. And I'm going to predict this here, and you're all going to say, what are you talking about? I think it's Baldur's Gate 3. I think it's Baldur's Gate 3. Like, I think, you know, people are just going to assume Zelda or Spider-Man or something. I think Baldur's Gate 3, that was such a big, like I said in a previous video, like, it's not quite on the same impact level as Elden Ring, but it's huge. You know, like Spider-Man does enough. Because a lot of the issues with these games are, like, the only non-sequel game here is Mario Wonder. Which, I mean, you could be like, oh, it's another Mario game. It's kind of a sequel. You know what I mean? It's going to be Alan Wake Sweet. Hey, huh? Good to see you in chat. Hope you're doing well. I think it will win a lot of awards. I actually did predict it'll win a good amount, like direction, narrative, audio. I think Alan Wake will have those categories for sure. In terms of Game of the Year, I honestly, I don't think it's going to overtake Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe Zelda, but I think Baldur's Gate. That's what I think is going to happen. I think it's mainly going to be a Baldur's Gate sweep. Well, I shouldn't say sweep. Few categories. I think Alan Wake 2 will take a few for sure, especially when you consider recency bias. But I think it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3 personally. Your stream game description is League of Legends? Ah, great. I wonder why. Well, what else would Jeff make his thing? So personally, I'm going to vote for Tears of the Kingdom. It's the only one I've played here, and it's one of my favorite games of the year for sure. For sure. But what do I think is going to win? It's probably going to be Baldur's Gate 3. And you know what? I wouldn't mind. I would personally not mind at all. So, you know, if it does win, honestly, kudos. You know, I'm not going to be... Not that I was upset about Elden Ring, you know what I mean? Like, that deserved to win too, but it was like, Elden Ring won everything last year. So, hopefully, I mean, there's so many games, so I think it'll be more widely dispersed. I still think that Alan Wake 2 and Baldur's Gate 3 will probably they'll probably win at least 3 or 4 awards each. But I think Baldur's Gate 3 is I think it's gonna take it. I want Tears of the Kingdom to take it, but I think Baldur's Gate 3 will. Anyways, guys, I actually should get back to work. I will generate these bingo sheets separately and have them ready to go for next month. Less than a month, actually. December 7th, I believe is what Jeff said, is when the game awards will be. That's probably a Thursday. They usually have it on Thursdays. So that will be coming up. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you did, I really appreciate all of you guys live here in chat. Much bigger turnout than I expected. Even if you're not live in chat, you're just watching live, not in the chat, or you're watching the VOD after. Hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Shout out to everybody who did show up live in chat, though. Pinata, with a question mark. Jelly312, good to see some new names in here. Of course, Neto, Robbie, Mercury was here earlier. Rising Dragon Soul was here earlier. I saw Shadow and Zero pop in for a bit. So thank you guys for being here in chat if you were. But however you watch, it's always awesome. So thank you so much. And yeah, a few weeks away from the Game Awards. So I will be definitely streaming a reaction to that and probably get all kinds of copyright claims, but I'll be here for it. I'll have my bingo sheets ready to go based on the things we voted for here. And in terms of other upcoming streams, tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be diving back into more Devil May Cry 3. We are getting very close to the end of that game, which is awesome. And then Thursday night, same time, will be more Sonic Superstars. So that should be good. I may do a weekend live stream. If anything, it'd be Saturday night. I will confirm later. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around or not, but if I did do a weekend stream, it would be Saturday night. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, hey, thanks for being here. A few weeks until we get this. There we will about the presentation. It's at least like just, it could be entertaining, you know, just to watch. So anyways, thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you all later. Goodbye. Time to do it, Jeff. Do it, Jeff. Wahoo! Goodbye. Hey, one concurrent viewer. What are you doing here? I'm just kidding. You can chill. I don't care. Don't take that as a call out. But thanks for being here, everybody. Making this fun. I'm actually surprised by the turnout today. So I'll be back tomorrow for some more Definitely Cry 3. And Game Awards coming up soon. All right. Take it easy, everybody.